What's going on, Leo? It's Robin here. Thanks for joining me for your March 2022 mid-month tarot card reading. I've got the Starman Tarot card deck in my hand. I'm just going to start shuffling, okay? So this reading is going to be a general reading for Leo in Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and I really hope that you guys enjoy the reading. So I had a really distinct piece of music come into my head just as I picked up the deck to do your reading, and it was actually Guns N' Roses. I'm not a huge fan, actually. But the song was Sweet Child of Mine, okay? So, I don't know, does that mean something? Is that one of your favorite song out there? You can let me know down below in the comments. But anyway, let's just jump right into your reading, Leo. Let's have a card here for you guys. Oh, well, not a surprise. Okay, so here we go, guys. I see you guys like moving into like this effortlessly powerful time in your life. Here we go. King of Wands, top of the food chain, baby. Okay, so King of Wands is you. You got all the kinks ironed out in your life. And now you're just this exceptionally, oh, excuse me, I'm tripping over my tongue. In control, take charge, got everything on lock, okay? So this is really beautiful. And then I really love how he is wearing a kilt. I think that is fantastic. There could be something extremely powerful in a wardrobe change for you guys that could bring in like more of a, you know, that lioness type of energy where you just feel like your muscles tighten up and your shoulders go back. There is some sort of an essence that you guys can borrow from something. I'm going to really recommend that you guys go on a thrift shop and just sort of go through the racks, you know, and just say, oh, wow, this is it, you know. I really do see that there is something available for you guys where you could really tap into the energy from it. And it could actually be meant to be for you guys because it would have obviously been donated by somebody. And anyway, there's some sort of an energetic exchange there. So I find that very fascinating. But then in the background, you have some sort of guide coming forward, okay? And right now their eyes are closed, okay? So I really do feel like there is some sort of a notch up that you could go or get some sort of an edge. And it could really help to bring this guide in a little bit more powerfully for you, okay? Because I don't think you're 100% fully aware of their presence. But there is some sort of magic available to you. And I don't know about you guys, but I love a good thrift shop, okay? So that could include like garage sales or whatever you guys have. Here it's really prominent. We have Value Village, you know, secondhand, whatever. And, you know, it might be used, but it's new to use. So try to get over that because I see some sort of a gem. It might not even be clothing. It could be like a new whatever, like a home decor type of thing. You know how you can get some really kitschy type of things at thrift stores. So, and it could be that sort of anchor point for this new guide to come in. Okay, so, and that's really interesting because that song that I was hearing in my head, where do we go from here? Where do we go? Where do we go now? Okay, so you could be asking that question, like, where do I go from here? But meanwhile, there's this guide in the background and they're like, well, you know, if you could hear me, I could help you out a little bit better. But I just get the sense that you're missing whatever it is in your home or your wardrobe to be able to connect with this guide. Whew. So that was a lot. So anyway, like, why not like go kill an hour or two? Doing stuff like that. It's super fun. It's super cheap. Get a little bit of exercise. Get out there. Okay, man. All right. Like, this is going to be so super important to you. Okay, so look at the Ace of Wands. Okay, the Ace of Wands is fire. You guys are a fire sign and you're one of the brightest ones. And I can say that with pride as an Aries. Okay, so all these ideas coming in. The Ace is about receiving things from the universe, and the Wands is about direction and action, forward motion, And the king is about handling it all like a king, okay? So I do see that there is sort of a channel that needs to be opened up between you and this guide that is hanging around you, probably losing their mind trying to get through to you. But it seems like there's some sort of either that portal that is like in a knickknack or whatever. You know, I mean, I've got tons of them back here. So whatever it takes, like you have this really strong affinity to, when you see it, you'll know. Okay, so do me a favor and go thrift shopping, or you know what? You could even go to a relative's house. That could be really interesting too. You know, what have they got going on that you can like silently slip into your bag as you leave? I'm just kidding. I'm not. Okay. It's okay to do that. Hey, Grandma, I really like this. Thanks. Bye. Okay. So, oh, that's exactly what I was talking about. I think that's absolutely hilarious. I pulled the Seven of Swords. Okay. So the Seven of Swords is kind of getting away with something that actually belonged to somebody else. Okay. So this actually might have a really sort of a significant power to it. Okay. So you might want to start at the residence, and I don't condone theft, but when it's your family, there's something a little bit different to it. So I think this is going to make for a really funny story and a really powerful upswing in your ability to channel this guide that we're seeing here with the King of Wands. Okay, so it's like this could be the thing, like that sense of real fun that you guys are having by sneaking something out, or, you know, and it could be really funny down the line. Where like your sister or brother, your parents, or, you know, aunts, uncles, like, hey, have you seen that? I saw it here before you came over to visit me and now it's gone. Okay. So this could actually shatter any sort of boundary between you and this guide that we're seeing in the King of Wands here. So, and it could actually be absolutely hysterically funny to do that. I wouldn't recommend doing that in a thrift store, but I am seeing where that could really, really help you guys. Does that make sense? You know, have you ever considered doing that? I'm just going to tell you guys quickly that I once sort of borrowed a t-shirt from my sister for like 16 years. And then she finally found it at my place and she took it back. And I was like, man, what a bitch. But anyway, so I'm going to pull one more card here for you guys. And then we have the High Priestess. Okay. So the High Priestess is this ability to use what is in your heart and your soul to propel you forward. So I am seeing where this is sort of the missing link, okay? This is the missing link. There is an item. It's either going to be at a thrift store or it's going to be at one of your relatives' house. And you're going to go, oh, I think I really need that. I mean, you could ask nicely if you could have it, but I think it would just be way more fun to slip it in your backpack and sort of jet out the door, and then you could have this sort of snicker and giggle on the way home, and things will really open up for you like 1000%. So sweet child, where are you going? I'm gonna go. Bye.